watching Numbskull News, and today I'm making a video I did not want to make. I was wanting to get back into the pack situation. All that stuff's been jumping off the last couple of days. I wanted to put some more thoughts on it. However, I got to give Utah their due. You see, I have not been a believer in Utah. I've heard a lot of crap from their fans. But what did I say? I said, if you go to Stillwater and get a win, then you got a point with me. Not only did they go into Stillwater, not only did they get the win, they controlled the game, the entire game. And they did it without their starting quarterback, Cam Rising. But that seems to be the norm for Utah, that Cam Rising, you know, Mr. Long in the Tooth, Mr. 45-year-old freshman, the world's oldest surviving college football player, never stays healthy. Never does. But despite that, they go in to Stillwater and they get that win. That is big time. That is big time. To me, what that tells me right now, they're number one in the conference. Now, I know if you look at the standings, it'll say BYU. And by the way, BYU, an amazing win at Kansas State. That's probably actually the better win, not just because they blew Kansas State out, but no one believed BYU could do that. Even a 1-point win, a 1-point last-minute field goal type of win. No one thought they had that in them, much less tearing them a new a-hole. All right? I mean, they did. They stomped a mud hole in their ass and they walked it dry. For me, I have to have a little humbleness, humble ability, and I got to give Utah their due. They did exactly what they said they would do and what they needed to do to prove that, hey, they are a problem here in the Big 12. And I knew they were going to be a good squad. But first, show me. Get into the Big 12 and let's see you do work against one of the Big 12's best. And they did it. They did it. I got to give it to them. I got to give them the love. The Utah Utes. And if you add BYU, the state of Utah is dominating this conference right now. I know we're only 4 weeks in. I don't care. They're kicking ass. And I have to give them their props. Right now, if you're a betting man and you're looking at that schedule, even though there's not really an off week in the Big 12, but Utah has a line right to the Big 12 conference title game. And when they get there right now, as it stands right now, they should be favored against anybody in the Big 12. That's the way it is. Hey, if you do the work, I'm going to give you the love. And Utah deserves all the love from every Big 12 fan. Like, hey, team's killing it. You go into Stillwater without your quarterback and you get a win, a controlling, decisive win. It may not have been a blowout. It doesn't have to be. If you watch that game, you just knew, oh shit, Utah's going to win this thing. This isn't going to be that much of a problem for Utah, and it wasn't. It just wasn't. It wasn't a problem for BYU either. But while I'm at it, while I'm giving love, let me get some love to UCF. UCF, I know they were on a bye week. They're 3-0. They're undefeated. They're kicking. You know what? Let's give some love to Cincinnati as well. Talk about new schools coming in. It's not just the Four Corners that are doing pretty good. But let's go back to look at the 4 ads of last year. BYU, crushing this year, doing work. UCF, killing it. Cincinnati. What, 3-1? And that one was so freaking close against Pitt. So, sickeningly close. dude, Satterfield's got them going. They should be in a bowl game this year. Right now, only Houston is kind of the shits. They're rebuilding, new coach, all that. We give them a pass. We know Houston has put together some squads in the past, some damn good teams in the past. So Houston will get on track eventually. But right now, 3 of them are 3 of your top teams. Now, if you want to talk basketball, Houston, I mean, what an incredible couple of years start so far. Year 2 for those 4, outstanding. But now let's look at the 4 corners. Like as I said, Utah, crushing. And look, Colorado's 2-2. But could have easily been 0-4. Could have easily have been 0-4. But they're not. Hail Mary. Just crushing Baylor's soul. But they get it done. I mean, this is what happens when you have the best football player in all of college sports. That kind of shit can happen when you have that dude. They have that dude. Now, he can't save them every week. So some other people got to step up. Shedor's got to step up. The offensive line's got to step up. The defensive line's got to step up. But if a game is on the line and that dude is on the field, you ain't safe. That's what it tells you. And it pays to have that dude. All right, Arizona State. I didn't think they would look that good already. I know Texas Tech kind of tore them up, but if you asked me preseason, Texas Tech was going to tear them up. However, I didn't expect Arizona State to be undefeated coming in there. I was not expecting that, but that's what they did. It wouldn't have shocked me at all if Texas State had won that game, but they didn't. Arizona State won that game. Look, it is in the Big 12's best interest for Arizona State to be good. So I truly hope the rest of the year that they are good. All right, they got a better record than TCU. I didn't think that was going to happen, but I'll be damned. TCU finds a way. They find a way to get their ass tore up by SMU. My God in heaven. And then you got Arizona. Not as good as we thought preseason. Not as good. But they're not horrible. They got to put some things together. It's not too late for Arizona to rise up and do some work here in the Big 12. So don't freak out too bad there, Wildcat fans. You're still in the hunt. You're still in the race. But when you look at the totality of the 4 corners, I mean, I wouldn't say there's not one shitty team in that whole group. There's not. They're either really damn good all the way at the top with Utah, or even at the bottom, Arizona's kind of flailing a little bit. No one really believes in Colorado just yet, but they're right there to make a bowl game. It could happen for both teams. So, and Arizona State is better than anyone thought they would be. So, that's pretty damn salty. That's pretty damn good. And one more team. Let me get some love to one more team. All right, because I don't do power rankings every week. I do them every quarter. So next quarter, after week 6, I'll do another thing of power rankings. But before I get to any of that, Texas Tech. Early in the season. Way better than last year. Holy crap, way better. I don't care if you barely beat an FCS school for game 1. You beat them. You got the win. It's in the win column. That's what you got to do. Pile up the wins. 3-1. as a Big 12 fan, I take that all day long for Texas Tech. Way better non-conference. Well, I don't care about the schedule, but the results are a hell of a lot better than they have been for Texas Tech. You know, we still have a lot of expectations for Texas Tech. I've been hard on them. I've been rough on them. I've kicked them in the nuts. I've been like, what the hell are you doing? Is Joey McGuire the right guy? Yada, yada, yada. Hey, you're recruiting out the ass, but the results, where are the results? Well, it's early, but I'm going to give you some love. 3-1, not bad at all, Texas Tech Red Raiders. Keep it up. Anyway, just wanted to put that out there. Put out some love, some shine from some people that I've doubted. And kind of give you kind of a status of where the Big 12 is. It's doing well right now through 4 weeks. But mainly, I had to call out Utah. Utah right now, they're the standard. They're the standard. They are the enterprise. They're the flagship right now. All right. After 4 weeks, they're the big dog in the conference. That's the team everyone's chasing right now is Utah. So, got to give the love. All right. Thanks for watching this crap. I'll be back with some more crap later. Bye.